I'd like my first video to be an introduction to what this channel is about. While this will certainly be categorized as an atheist channel, I hope it's much more than that. Certainly a big part of my mission is to bring about the end of organized religion, and in particular the Abrahamic religions. But the overarching mission is to get at something more fundamental. Human beings seem predisposed to create religion, although there are some societies that have managed to avoid the trap of allowing superstitions to take hold. Nearly every culture in the world has produced religion in one form or another. In other words, the human mind is a fertile ground for religions to take root. Therefore, my aim is to go deeper than the root of the problem, because even pulling out a weed by the roots does little good if its seeds are falling on the ground and the ground is fertile. In other words, ridding the world of things like Christianity would only be a temporary fix unless we extend our efforts to their logical conclusion. We don't want to stop Christianity, we want to stop religion. So unless we take the necessary actions to prevent the rise of some new unknown evil, it will happen. Religion is like a cancer. It's not genetically based, it's memetically based. It is a self-replicating meme that, and this is critical, destroys the healthy memes that it comes in contact with. And it does it both indirectly and directly. Directly, by shutting out other good ideas, and indirectly, by getting rid of the people themselves that would be creating competing ideas. So while our species has been focused on gene therapies and medicine based on our bodies, it has ignored a greater risk of failing to foster meme therapies. And I'm not talking merely about curing social ills. I'm talking about another meta issue, which is addressing that which gives rise to the social ills. Because once again, getting rid of problems is orders of magnitude less impactful, if you can say that, than getting rid of the problems and preventing them from occurring. While I have many ideas on what steps need to be taken, this is a multidisciplinary problem. So, while a large part of what I'll be doing, at least initially, will be advancing my own ideas, ultimately my goal is to be a catalyst. One of the things that I hope will differentiate this channel from other atheist channels is that my objective is to move the cause forward. I'm not interested in merely rehashing the same arguments we've heard so many times, nor am I here to just rant, although undoubtedly I will do both. But if I do, I hope that I will at least bring something new to the table, however slight. Hopefully I won't tread too long on those paths that are so well worn. The frontal assault against religion has its limitations, and while I feel the handwriting is on the wall for the Christian religion, at least in the US, these sorts of social changes move at a glacial pace, and there is a genuine concern that religion will kill us all, even as it enters its dying millennia. We must kill it before it kills us. And so, while watching atheist videos is very entertaining, it must be more than that, and they must be more than that. They must not only be a call to action, but they must inspire action. They must convey the gravity of the situation without losing their humor and their beauty. Richard Dawkins said recently that science is not merely about producing answers. There is a beauty in science. I would say the same thing about problem solving, of which science is merely a subset. Thinking is a beautiful exercise. Testing, questioning, challenging. Unfortunately, oftentimes our psychology gets in the way, and when our ideas are challenged, we feel threatened and we act defensively. This is, in fact, one of the problems we need to overcome. Christopher Hitchens is no longer with us. He was inimitable, but there must be someone who is able to step forward and pick up the standard and carry it. While I would love to be that person, the circumstances of my life prevent it. So my hope is that somehow this channel will do something to spawn the next Hitchens.